Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to God is a Cube, programming robot cubes. It's an early access game and early alpha, as you can see on the screen there. And it's by Mark Kruzik and published by Dimensional Studio. Like I said, it's currently in early access on Steam for $15 US. I believe there's about 100 levels, but again, it's still very early alpha. There's no, as far as I can tell, any music yet, which is interesting. At least not on the menu screen anyway. I haven't played any of it, so we're jumping into this one blind as all, but it sounds like it's going to be another programming puzzler game, and since I tend to gravitate towards those, it's on my radar. So let's play the campaign if I can. Cubes for the Cube God. Hello, I am Cube Chen, your personal assistant waifu, woman artificial intelligence for you. I will introduce you to the game and explain how to program DNA to control the divine cube. Which kind of player are you? If you don't know programming, you should start as a beginner. If you already know programming, you should definitely start as a programmer. First chapters of the game are about how to orient yourself in space. The programmer chapters starts directly with logic gates. Yeah, I'm a programmer, so we can do this. Okay, so we will skip the easy intermediate levels to start directly with the difficult ones. You'll still be able to go back to the basics if you think you need some training. The quick version of the tutorial will now show you how the game is working. Your goal is to send a sequence of instructions to the divine cube so it can reach the exit. Delete the highlighted DNA room by using a right mouse click. Please take the room from the toolbar and put it on the DNA by using the mouse left button. Okay. Now, to put several runes at the same time, click one time on the rune and the toolbar. Click down and click up. Then move the mouse on the DNA and spread them by keeping the mouse left button down. Okay. So go like this and then like that. Okay. Now click the play button to start the execution of the DNA. The Divine Cube is now reaching the exit. The next level is open. Now let's take a look at the galaxy. This is the first constellation, simply called Directions. This is where the easiest levels are. In each constellation, levels are harder and harder. If you're stuck in a constellation, just go to another constellation. I'll now send you to the constellation corresponding to your earlier choice. I'm a programmer. Feel free to see what other constellations have to offer when you want. Have fun. Okay. Let's go down here and see what we got. In this level, you will learn how to create a true artificial intelligence. More specifically, we want the Divine Cube to detect this wall over there and turn to the right. So first, we will focus on this branch to create a wall detection. To detect a wall, first add a wall detector to the DNA. Okay. Now add a true gate, which basically means yes, I see a wall. Alright. Now connect a rotate right rune, which will mean yes, I see the wall, so I will rotate to the right. Now add a false gate to specify what happens when there's no wall. If there's no wall, we want the Divine Cube to move forward, so please add to move forward. Okay. Now thanks to the detect wall rune, we have two different directions. When the Divine Cube sees no wall, it moves forward. When the Divine Cube sees a wall, it turns to the right. I'll click the play button to start the execution of DNA. Okay. Very nice. Your feedback on this level. Oh, I like that's cool. You have taking feedback on all levels as they're in alpha. That's nice. All right. Interesting, I guess. I don't care. Go away. I don't rate things. So, Stairway to Heaven. All right. So, It looks like we detect the wall in the front. And if we do, we have to move up. Right? And then otherwise, we just move front, I guess. Because it's the arrow is pointing this way, so I'm guessing that's front. So let's see how that works. At least there's music during the game, so that's nice. Okay, 6 instructions, 4 out of 4 stars. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we gotta detect the edge of the map. Which one is detect wall? Oh, detect wall relative up. It's relative up. Okay. So if is that gonna work though? Yeah, I guess it'll work. And turn to the left each time. Well, let's see what happens. It's the only thing they gave me, so I'm going to assume it works. Although there's another one, another like branch off here. Detect wall relative right. What does that do? I wonder if I need this other thing or not. I guess we'll find out. So move, rotate relative left. I guess that's a thing. We'll find out here. I don't know what, I don't know. There's an extra spot there for some reason, and I guess we'll find out how this works out once it makes it over there. It's just stuck. I don't know why it's just stuck. Move relative front again, I guess, maybe? I wonder why that would be. Oh. Oh, because it can't rotate. Oh, because it's oh, I see. I see. All right. It can't rotate its full body. That's an interesting one. All right. So complete solutions. Did I do better than other people? I don't know what any of the colors mean. It says yellow star solutions, violet secret solutions, orange incomplete solutions. Oh, alright. There was a super secret solution, I guess, to it. The Divine Cube does not fall as long as one of its edges is in contact with the terrain. Okay. Good to know. So... I think I know why they're saying that. Okay. So then it might be just as easy as saying detect wall relative front, move relative front. I'm sorry, no, move relative right. What I want. And then otherwise just move relative front. That should do it, right? Because even though there's a gap there, it says if we're still touching something, we shouldn't fall. And it's a big liar. It's a big liar. Okay. Why would you tell us that and then not have that be the true thing? So move relative right. I move, so move forward, we see that, we move to the right. Unless they want me to move right too, which good luck doing that. There's not enough DNA sequences to do that. Or do I... So I just said move to the right, but... Detect wall relative left. Oh, I see what to do. If I do left here... And... I do just... Yeah, this will work now. No, it's not going to work. Is it? Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, there it is. All right. Well, that was a thing. nice little brain teaser. Okay. So now, what do we want to do? What's the detect wall relative down? So I could do it. How would I get all of the things though? That's the question. I'd like to get all these stars, but if I go around this way and get 2 of them, come back that way, and I'll just succeed. Or yeah. How would you do that one if you wanted to get all 3 of those? It'd have to be... I'm not sure. I would need something else in my inventory, I would imagine, to put that on there if I want to get all 3 of these guys. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to go this way, and then when I detect nothing here, I'm going to go this way. When I detect nothing here, I'm going to go this way, and then that's going to be... Oh, this probably doesn't activate until I get everything. So it'll probably make 2 loops. Okay, never mind. I think this might work. So what I want to do is say detect wall relative down. If you detect one, then move. How do I want this to go? I want this to go move relative up, move relative front, rotate relative left. Okay. I want all those rotations though. I want... Like, how do I get it to say, I want you to turn immediately? I want him to move to the left, not just rotate. Maybe I gotta flip these the other way. Maybe it's like do this and then do that. Otherwise, rotate to the right and then move relative front. Maybe it requires me to do it the opposite way. Like that. Yep, that's what it was. Alright. So that should just work. Hopefully. Times 4, and there it is. Okay. So yes, that worked. It's less figuring out the programming of it and more figuring out what the limitations of the simulation are. Okay. So let's see. So what's interesting about this, about the way they're doing it in this game, is you're basically writing a self-contained subroutine, whereas a lot of the programming games are like, get from point A to point B and do all the steps involved. This one's being like more like, yes, get from point A to point B, but write a reusable routine that does it. You know what I mean? So it's like you're basically writing a method, and that method's just going to keep getting called every turn. And so the method is sort of self-contained in that respect. You're not like, it's not like what was it? 7 Billion Humans was the one, and what was the other game that came before it? Human Resource Machine. In that game, you saw like the execution would go down the line, and you would see what it was executing. In this game, it's more like we're executing the entire method every tick, and the entire method gets run. So each DNA strand is basically a method at that point. That's why you don't see a debugger or a ticker going, because it's just running whatever the subroutine is every time through. So this is an interesting, different way of looking at it. So I'm kind of getting what they're going here with. Let's see, we've got detect wall relative front is all we've got. So wall in front, what do I do? I keep moving to the left, or do I move to the right? They'll just get stuck here, so I gotta keep moving to the left, right? Huh. Let's, I know this is not going to work, but let's see what happens. Yeah, see, I knew that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to work, because he was going to fall off the edge. I mean, it got me out of this jam, which is fine, but then there's no... Basically, I have to end up on this side, so I guess it would be, instead of rotating to the left, I just have to rotate to the right, and then that would end me up on the correct side, right? Yeah. I'm not thrilled about that. Yeah, there's like secret solutions and stuff. Yeah, that one was not a... I'm not happy about the solution to that one. Not at all. Alright, we'll move on. And what do we have here? Okay, so now we have 2 branches. So we want to say if there's a wall in front. So The wall in front. See, there's two branches off of this one too, which is kind of interesting. I wonder what. I wonder how this is supposed to work. So if there's a wall in front, or a wall relative right. Okay. Oh, I think I see what they're doing here. So wall relative right. Then, turn to the left. Right. Do that, and then here do that. If there's a wall in the front, turn to the left. Wall relative left. Wall. So turn to the left. I wonder how that's supposed to work. Doesn't seem like that would work. It seems like yeah, this is interesting and weird. Let's go forward here. So what did that do? It went 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 9. Alright, so it's looking at all the stuff. It's saying go forward. And then if there's a wall in front, turn to the left. And then there's a wall to the right, so it's turning again. Okay, that explains it. Which I had a feeling that that would be a problem. So it seems like to me. So what's going on is I'm pretty sure I have this backwards. So I'm gonna do this first. There's a wall to the right, then rotate left. Well, if there's a wall to the right, and there is... How do you do this? There's no... There's not enough spots here. So there's a wall to the right, and there's a wall in front. Like, how do you say, I want to go do that? And like, you can't... How do you chain multiple things together? Can I just chain them together this way? And say, if those are both true... well, no, there wouldn't be a wall in front anyway. I'm just completely wrong here. So turn to the right. The wall on the right... That's not going to work either. Because it's not... Well, I know what it is. I think I had it right. I just had to put two things in here. So that's true. Then turn left and move forward. And then I don't know why. I don't know if it does it in this order or not. And then this one is a thing. Let's see if that works. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, not bad. Not bad. It's more, that's the thing with the programming games like this, programming puzzle games, is that it's less understanding what needs to be done and more understanding how the game actually interprets what you're trying to do, is what I've found. So here we say detect wall relative front. If you detect what, I keep doing that. This, if there's no wall in front, move forward. If there is a wall in front, then here's where things get interesting. If there is a wall in front, actually it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could just turn to the right and turn to the right. If there's a wall in front, wait, I think I know what they're doing here. If there's another wall, turn to the right. If there's another wall in front, then move up? Question mark? Let's see if that likes that. No, it doesn't. Okay. I got it partially there. It's just that... Huh. I got it partially there. It kept rotating to the right is the problem. So all right, so if they're I think I see what's going on. So if I do this, no, is that right? No, that can't be that way. If there's no wall in front, just move forward. If there is a wall in front, check to see if there's another wall in front. And if there is... See, I don't have enough for an else. How are you supposed to do that? Yeah, how are you supposed to do that? Because basically I would need to, if there's a wall, I feel like it's got to be... There's got to be the else clause to move up there, maybe? Like if it's a wall... And a wall... No, if it's a wall on a wall, you want to move up. But it's gotta be... it's like I gotta say, if both of these are false, but I don't have enough spots to say if both of those checks are false. So then the only thing I could do is just forego the other check, right? And just say turn to the right. But how? Oh man. Okay. This is not working out right now. Let me think. Detect the wall. Turn to the right. And move forward. Well, okay, folks. I've looked at this. I've stared at this for quite a while here, and nothing's coming to me. I don't know how I can solve this in such a way that I would get all three of those yellow cubes there. It just feels like there's not enough DNA strand here to work. Unless there's some way you can... something I'm overlooking. I mean, it says here that's the usage, is you gotta, the true gate and the false gate afterwards. Now, if there's a way to do it without having a true gate afterwards or whatever, and still have it just do if it's true, I don't know, because it's the rotating right that's giving me the problem right now, and you have to rotate right because you have to move forward, because even if this goes up this chain here, it's still going to have to move forward onto the block, I would imagine, unless getting all the way up here is all that's required. But even then, like, how would I'm struggling to figure out how I would make this guy turn right. So you can make it up here and then stop turning right from that point on and only go up. And I can't think of a way of doing that with so little pieces. It's not well relative front. I mean, the only thing I could do is make this false, which I think I tried, and just say and then this way here, it'll just rotate to the right, and if it still sees a wall, it won't do the up yet. It'll just come back down here again. If it sees a wall, it'll rotate to the right again, which means it won't see a wall anymore. So then it should go up at that point, but I don't think this is gonna work because it's still got to move over, unless just being next to this is enough. I mean, let's try it. No, somehow that's not working, and that's what I'm trying to figure out here. So move forward, right? There is a wall there, so we turn to the right. Alright, there's no wall, so we go up. We're moving. I'm trying to figure out where this is going wrong here. So if I go this way, or to this point, we say there is a wall there. I turn to the right. There's a wall there. So we skip the rest of that. And I say there's a wall. Turn to the right. There's no wall, so we move up. All right, and I come here, there's no wall. See, that's why it's moving forward, because there's no wall. It's like I need something beyond the else, right? It's like I don't need this, I just needed to do this. But I don't know how that would work. Right, so it's like... Yeah, I don't know. I think it just crapped out on itself. I think it's like, nope, that's nothing makes sense anymore. Like, when did it crap out, actually? Went down there, did that. It says there's a wall, so turn to the right. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what... It doesn't like that at all. it doesn't like that at all. Yeah, I'm stumped for how you're supposed to do this. I don't know. Either I'm just really dense, which is entirely possible, or there's something not quite right with the puzzle, which is also kind of possible because it's still an alpha. This would not be the first programming game that I've found a puzzle that wasn't quite solvable. This also wouldn't be the first programming game where I declared a puzzle unsolvable and the dev came back and was like, actually, it is solvable. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a bug or if it's just me being incredibly dense and not seeing the obvious here. It's or a little bit of both. So it can always be. There's always room for both. There's always room for Jello. So that said, can I go back to the menu? Yep, here we go. That said, I think this has been a good look at God is a Cube, Programming Robot Cubes. It is by Mark Kruzik and published by Dimensional Studio. It is currently in Steam Early Access, and it is in alpha, currently for $15 US. It's see what's here right now. It seems pretty good, seems pretty solid. I don't really have any complaints. It's certainly obviously if I had gone through all the earlier levels, I like that they let me skip like the basics and go to the next one. But then again, I'm kind of on the fence, like, should I have gone through the basics just so you could see what it looks like for those who aren't programmers, or should I have skipped it since I've done so many of these? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'll leave that up to you guys as to whether you want me to revisit this and just go through every single level, even from the beginning, if you want to see a bigger picture of it, or whether this was sufficient or not. But anyway, as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.